This is such a big deal. I think a lot of times we think we need, okay, I need new lighting, I need all new lamps, I need all this stuff. And it's like, no, actually what you need right now is just a new light bulb. Hello, welcome back to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina, and today I wanted to take a break from some of the big renovations, the big decorating, and a lot of the overseeing decor that we so often talk about. You see it on HGTV, right? Big, massive renovations where half the house is being torn down and the walls are being taken down and floors are being ripped out and all these big things are happening. We can at times get caught up in being completely overwhelmed by trying to bite off too much when it comes to our homes. So today I want to do the exact opposite. I want to talk about little ways. These are small things that you can do that will make a big impact in your home. They're small decor ideas, they're little hacks. They can really just help your home to feel immediately changed and transformed. And they're small things, they're easy, they don't take a lot of effort, and it can really help you because I think a lot of times we just get overwhelmed thinking about trying to do all of these massive projects, and then we just avoid doing anything, and we avoid doing anything, we avoid and avoid. I know, because I go over to a lot of people's homes and they're finally at the breaking point where they're like, it's been like this for years and we've done nothing with it. So today I'm gonna give you little things that you can do that will make your home feel better today. Really simple things, and I think they'll have a huge impact. So I hope you'll love it. Hope you hit subscribe. Give the video a big thumbs up. If you're like me and you just love decorating on all levels and love the act of making a home and decorating it in big and small ways, yeah, that's what today's all about. Let's jump in. All right, so the first one is actually one that I've done myself recently, and that is just tackle a drawer. Don't try to redo every single thing in your entire room. Don't try to redo the entire bathroom or the entire kitchen. Just do one drawer. Go into your bedroom. I bought these really great organizers that I got them off of Amazon. Just slipped them down into the drawer and redid the drawer. I just took all the junk out, recycled some old magazines, donated some old books, and just recreated my space and got it really organized. And I was like, yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. And then I bought the same organizers and did that with the desk. So I guess technically that is two drawers, but it was because the first drawer felt so good that it motivated me to keep doing another one. And that is how these things can be. Just some small drawer organizers, one little space. Don't think about any of the other ones. You don't even have to do a second drawer. You just want to focus on one small project, and you'll just feel the effect when you can open your drawer and things aren't falling out, or there's somewhere to actually put your stuff in it. That's what I love. It's not just about buying a nightstand. It's also about how you live with it and the way in which your life feels while living with your decor and your items, right? Like, this is your life. So yeah, think about just doing some little organizers. You can do them, if you want to tackle one for the kitchen, I bought the same kind for the kitchen. You could do silverware, or you could do a nightstand, or just one drawer in the bathroom. I'll try to do that, like, I don't know, like every few weeks. I'll just do one thing, and it really just helps everything kind of stay in order, and it helps me to feel a little bit more sane. One of my favorite things to do is to switch out a piece of furniture. Now, I know this isn't as budget friendly as some of the other ones, but the impact that you can have on a space is huge when you switch out a piece of furniture. We have just done this outdoors. Thank you to Article for being our video sponsor for today, and also for sending us so many beautiful pieces for our outdoor space. We were struggling because the chairs that we had were so uncomfortable. They are like torture devices to sit in. And so we were never sitting outside in our outdoor space. So I reached out to Article and I asked them if they would be interested in sending us some new pieces for us to try out on the deck. And not only did they send us chairs, but they also sent us a table. And I am just blown away by how big of a difference that change can make in a space. They also added in a coffee table for us, and these changes make a really big difference. I didn't redo the entire outdoor space. I didn't do an entire makeover. Sometimes you just need to switch out a piece of furniture. And I've talked about Article for years. That's where my sofas are from that I sit on all the time. You guys always ask where they're from. We have my son's bedroom. Almost all of his furniture is from Article. So many of my clients have furniture from Article. The quality is unbelievable. Such high quality furniture, really, really heavy duty furniture. I mean, guys, it's amazing. Every client who's ever gotten furniture, every time we unbox it, they're just like, wow, this is a really nice furniture. And I'm like, I know, I've been trying to tell you, like, this is a really big deal. Article furniture is beautiful. They really supply you with all the modern pieces that you're looking for. They've got some that are everything ranging from mid-century to like a classic luxury style. They've got lots of different options and beautiful fabrics. They've got easy shipping. It comes right to your door. So simple. We've just been so impressed. We've been so impressed, and I'm just so delighted to tell you that yes, Article is a great place to order your furniture from. So whether you're like us and you just need to switch out maybe 1 or 2 pieces in a room, or even just one, or if you want to go for a whole room, I mean, I'm not going to argue there because you will love going all in and getting a whole room for Article. But either way, it's just an amazing place to get pieces. The chairs that they sent me, the Calicut Coast black dining chair, and those, they are so comfortable to sit in. They feel so luxurious. I love the little lines and the architectural feel of them. They're absolutely gorgeous. Also got the Whitney dining table. This piece is stunning. I love the sculptural legs on it. I love the concrete. It's made entirely of concrete composite, and trust me, it is so well made. It is absolutely gorgeous. Article also sent us the Kira beige coffee table, and I love that really gridded structural look of it and the big fat round legs on it. I wanted to have something that would just be a little bit of juxtaposition with the harsh black that I've got out there. Then I've also got the Redondo light gray indoor-outdoor rug that just really anchors the space and helps it just to feel like you just really feel the impact. So that is the other change I would suggest, is to also just switch out the rug, or maybe add a rug. A lot of times we don't do those changes. Article's a great place to look for rugs as well. They've got beautiful options for indoor or outdoor. Article is an amazing source that I love to go to over and over, and I know that you guys will love it. So I'm gonna leave all the details linked up down below in the show notes for you. But yes, thank you again, Article. We're really already enjoying these pieces. It's such a big deal, so thank you. The other thing that I did while working on my outdoor space in the last couple weeks is that I brought back some planters and I switched out the plants in them. So a lot of times we just need to either switch out the planter or add a planter, or maybe add a plant to the planter, like just the planter, okay? Let's just focus on the planter. I think that it can be overwhelming when you're trying to redesign an entire yard, which is what we're in the middle of, trying to redo the outdoor space. And I got so overwhelmed with all of it that I was like, you know what? I just want a couple planters. So just some simple planters. I love looking for some sedum, which we've put in there, that just keeps it kind of low and modern and gives you that really modern look with it. But you could also do a tree. I do think that going with something that's evergreen can be a really nice solution if you're trying to do something that's easy, it's long lasting, and it's gonna look amazing. You might want to think about doing some evergreens that will last throughout all of the seasons, but either way, a planter can make a really big change. A plant can make a big change. I wouldn't underestimate the power of one little thing and how that can really either A, finish a space off, or B, encourage you to keep going with it. And it can really inspire you. So I think it's a huge change that makes, it's a small change that makes a huge difference. Another small change that's so easy to make is to switch out your candle, or just get a candle. I think that fragrance in your home really does make a huge difference. And for me, if I've been in the house and I haven't been lighting the candles and I just go and light a candle, it just restores my soul. It makes the house smell good. I love the light that it gives off, and it can really signal a new season and really just helps the home to just feel really homey. So I would think about just buying a new candle, and it can really just boost your mood and help you to really enjoy your spaces. I'm the first to admit that I love fancy candles. I love them. I have a lot of the Diptyque, I have Trudon, I have Madeleine. I love those candles, love them. But you can also find some amazing fragrances at Target and H&M. I've had such good luck with the candles from both of those places. I'll leave a couple listed down below of my favorites that I'm buying and really enjoying, so you can look for some suggestions in the show notes. But I do think that buying a candle can actually be a really small change that makes a really big difference. One of the things I did recently is that I bought a book. It just really got me feeling super inspired. First of all, of course, I love the fact that it is decor. It can sit out, I can use it. I'm using it in the moment on my bench in my bedroom, but a book can be something you lay out on the coffee table, you add to your bookshelves. A book can make a big difference, and you don't have to buy a whole library when you go to buy a book. You just need a book. Start with one. Start with one that's really good. This one in particular, I just fell in love with because inside the interiors are all modern luxury, and I just got so inspired by looking at this book. And so a book can do a lot. A book takes you to new places. You see things that you may not have seen otherwise, and it just feeds my soul. I just love books. And this one in particular is one that I really loved. I've got a list over on Amazon of my favorites if you want to see other book suggestions. But yeah, I think that it can actually make a big difference. It gives you something fresh and something new to look at. You can leave it open as art. You can have it closed, just laying there. There's lots of different ways to use your book. And it's something that you'll keep. It's something that you keep forever and really enjoy and go back to over and over. So for me, a book is one of my favorite small changes that makes a huge difference. Add a blanket to the bed. Again, a lot of times people feel like they need a whole new bedroom, they need a whole new bed, they need a new mattress, they need a new rug, they need new nightstands, all new bedding. Like, that can be a lot of decisions. And sometimes the simplest thing to do is to keep the bedding that you have and just simply add a blanket to the bed. Just add one layer to the bed. That will really give you a big impact. That small thing really does pull the whole bed together. It really makes a big difference. So whether you want to just kind of leave it scattered on the bed or you want to have it neatly folded over the end, whichever way you want to do it, adding a blanket to the bed will just immediately add a feeling of sophistication. It will add a feeling of I think a feeling of luxury, and the way in which you're gonna feel in the bedroom is like there's that extra thing that just makes it feel decorated. And I think it can make a big difference. So try just doing that. And I mean, a lot of times just getting up and actually fixing the bed can make a pretty big difference to how you feel about your entire room. You might realize, wow, the bed isn't actually that bad. Hey, actually, I've got really nice pillows and things. And if you don't, those might be some small changes that you can make as well. But a lot of times you've already got really nice stuff, and just fixing the bed and putting a nice blanket over the end is gonna be all the change you're going to need. Change the light bulbs. This is such a big deal. I think a lot of times we think I need new lighting, I need all new lamps, I need all this stuff. And it's like, no, actually what you need right now is just a new light bulb. If you've got those daylight bulbs that make the room very blue, if you ask oh my goodness, get an electrician started on the light bulbs or any designer, and all of us are gonna just be like, whatever you do, do not put the blue daylight bulbs into your home. It's the only places that really ever use those usually are like industrial places, like warehouses or factories or clinics. They're usually something that's meant to be quite sterile, and that daylight can really make your space feel very blue and very cold. So I would just switch out the light bulbs. You can go for a yellow hue. I do still like the Edison style that have a little bit more of an orange hue because those look really good when you've got them really dimmed. I like how neutral the color is in them, but either way, just simply switching out the light bulbs and going for a warmer look can make a big difference. And if you have some, like a lot of times if you have like an LED light, you can actually adjust the color on them, like a lot of the recessed lighting and recessed lighting. A lot of the recessed lighting actually has where you can actually change it. So you may even be able to change the color on your light as it is, or if you're not sure, you could always go with the color changing ones that give you options, and you could always go warmer. It's just a couple options, but either way, changing out the light bulbs will make a huge difference, and I think that it'll really give you a high impact. Speaking of dimmers, let's talk about the dimmer for just a second, because I think adding a dimmer is life altering to your lighting. It makes such a difference. So there's a couple ways you could go about this. So first of all, if you're handy and you know how to switch out light switches, you could just switch it out to a dimmer. If you're not sure, you could always hire an electrician. That's usually what I do, is I just hire the electrician for the switch on the wall. You could also go with the light bulbs that are color changing and have options for dimming. And you could also go with the plugs that also have the option of dimming the light. So you've got a few options here. One would be a little bit more involved. The other two are really, really simple. Either way, all those items are available on Amazon. I highly recommend going with the Causa ones because we have found it's just so convenient to be able to have them on our app and to be able to choose when they come on or off. You can schedule them however you want. You can turn them on and off with your phone, and there's just a lot of options if you go with those Causa ones. And we've been using them, and a lot of our clients have used them, and everyone seems to be really happy with them. So I would check those out, see what you think. But I do think that dimming the light in a room really gives you options to where you can really set the mood in the room so that the light isn't so glaring, and that glaring light can really just make the space feel just a little bit kind of cold and kind of off feeling. And if you can just dim those lights just a little bit, then it'll help it just feel a little bit moody and a little bit sensual and very luxurious. Finally, one of my favorite things to do is to play a new song. I don't know about you, but we love to have music playing in the house. Jack has the Sonos, so we're able to play it throughout the house. And I just love when we play a new song and you just feel there's a sort of freshness that comes with that. We've been listening to Tin Liquor, which is such a weird name, but Tin Liquor lately. And it's got this like cool, modern, kind of chill kind of vibe. I don't know, we just love it. And it just gets us into a really good mood, and just, we feel really relaxed and really happy. And yeah, I think it's really amazing. So I would try to just switch out the music, whether you want something that feels really happy, if you want something that feels nostalgic, if you want something that feels kind of calming. The music in your home, just playing a new song, can make a huge difference. So whether you play it on your phone or if you've got the surround sound in your house, whatever it is, just think about playing a new song and just really just sort of reinvigorating your home and reinvigorating your soul, because ultimately, your home is where you go to relax. It's where you go to unwind. It should be the place that feeds your soul. We celebrate here, we relax here, it's everything to us. That's why I love this channel so much, and why I love the community that we have, because we all just seem to understand that home is a special, there's a fly going through here. I get distracted because it's literally flying in my face. Anyways, we are a channel of people who, first of all, do not take ourselves too seriously. Second of all, that we really believe in the power of home. I really do think that the home can be such a transformative space, and I think it's just so important. It really helps us to be ready to go out into the world. It helps us to be ready for work and for family and for friends and for everything that we go to do. Home is our base, and so I just think that this is the epicenter of our happiness and our well-being. And so that's why I think it's just so important, and why I think it's so important that we remember that these small changes can make a big difference. So I hope I've left you feeling super inspired. I hope that you'll check out that article. Check out the article furniture. You will seriously love it. I'm just such a fan. I think you will be as well. And I'll leave all the links down below for article and the other items that I've shown you today. But I hope I've left you feeling super inspired. I hope you have a wonderful day. And cheers, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.